I'm here with Cynthia McFadden because a year ago today we were stunned. The world was stunned with the passing, the death of Michael Jackson, and he left behind a tremendous legacy. I mean, the best-selling album of all time, but he also left lingering questions about how he lived and how he died. And Cynthia, you had a chance to spend time with those who knew him best.
You know, Robin, it's not just that he was one of the greatest stars in the world. He was also one of the most private, and I had a chance to spend some time with some people who really knew him and were very concerned.
He was the most public of figures, but truly known by so few. These three were part of his inner circle and loved him in a unique and intimate way. Dennis Tompkins, Karen Faye, and Michael Bush did Jackson's costumes and makeup for more than a quarter century. To them, he wasn't just the king of pop, he was a beloved friend.
Do you want to put on the jacket?
They witnessed unguarded moments like these. ABC News paid to license this footage and photos from his three colleagues.
I'm not lit properly. This isn't fair.
Oh, that's right. Where's the bounce car?
They weren't just with him for 25 years. They were with him for the beginning of the end as well.
When you looked at Michael Jackson's face at the end, it looked sad.
He was very sad.
He was starting to lose weight.
Oh, he wasn't sleeping, and he was losing weight drastically. The week before he died, probably about 15 pounds, I would say.
And he didn't have 15 pounds to lose.
No, no. In fact, when I met him in March, one of my very first concerns was that I thought he was too thin to really be able to do a show. But, you know, I thought, oh, plenty of time. Once he starts working out, getting on the dance floor, he's going to eat, he's going to build himself up again.
So there was a lot of pressure going into this.
A lot of pressure.
This was going to be his first major appearance since the trial.
A lot more shows than he wanted or agreed to do.
And the first time his kids were going to see it.
Yes.
So there was a lot on the line. Did you also feel that he was taking drugs at that time? Medication of some sort?
I really can't really go here because of impending trial and things like that. So we can't, this is kind of like a difficult area.
And then, last June, the moment Karen Faye had feared.
Michael Jackson was brought here in full cardiac arrest
and is now in a coma.
Her friend, Michael Jackson, had died.
Karen, the family called you and asked you to make Michael Jackson up.
Yeah. Nobody else could have.
How did you do it?
It's an honor to do it. It's an honor to do it. I knew how he wanted to look. So I did. For his family, for his children.
And you all dressed him?
Yeah, the family called and said, you've worked with Michael for so many years, we need you to do his outfit. And you're going like, okay, if he ever needed me, he needs me now.
So what did you pick?
Well, the only thing I can say at this point, because the family wants to keep it, there's elements of everything that was his favorite looks over the years. The work that me and Karen did with Michael at Forest Lawn, I think bonded us for life.
9 hours, wasn't it?
9 hours.
9 hours.
9 hours together?
I think the hardest thing is, I mean, they asked me to help. Everyone's gone. We have to get him in the coffin. So I had to help pick him up and place him in the coffin. And to me, it's like, well, I got to do this for my best friend.
Dennis designed this crown to bid the king of pop goodbye.
When the casket was brought in at Forest Lawn into the service, Prince and Paris and Blanket lifted and put it on the center, flowers on the coffin.
Well, that must have been a moment.
Definitely.
Yeah.
His friends say he was so thin and was not sleeping at all, that they were so worried about him. They'd seen him in a variety of circumstances over the years, but this time they actually thought he might die. Robin?
How about Dr. Conrad Murray? How much interaction did they have with him?
Well, you'd think, you know, we know hair and makeup is everywhere. I mean, we know the intimacy of that bond. They said they saw Dr. Murray exactly once.
It's going to be an interesting trial.
Well, indeed.
All right. Well, thank you for this sneak peek, and we're going to be watching tonight.
Thanks,
Cynthia. Have a good weekend. And it's a special 2-hour edition of 2020 tonight, beginning at 9/8 Central Time. And you can see more exclusive video of Michael Jackson on our website at abcnews.com.